Now on a Sunday afternoon in Northern California, MLB The Show has baseball from the Oakland Coliseum. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Texas Rangers and the Oakland A's. Chris Davis, an early contender for the home run crown, takes the field next. Brett Anderson will be on the mound for Game 4. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Here's the first pitch now from Anderson. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike 1. And Dan Dero, these A's as they begin play here this afternoon. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Hey, Matty, yeah, this is time right here, Dero. You'd love to win this 4th game of the series. They dropped game 1. They come back and win games 2 and 3 of this set. Nothing they'd like to do more than win this series 3 out of 4 and win this one here on the finale.
Yeah, Dan, they gave away the first game, but they were able to win Friday night and Saturday night. A chance to take 3 of 4 and finish the weekend off strong. That's the game plan right there. Elevate the sinker from the offensive standpoint. That's what they talked about in the hitters meeting. And on the flip side, if the pitcher doesn't get that pitch down, there's going to be a call to the pen shortly.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll check in here at 256. 5 homers, 18 driven in. Oh, it's hit to third. 5. Profile for 1. Back to first, and that'll take care of Pence. He's gone on the double play. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Yeah, you have to like the various skills that Sin-Soo Choo brings to the plate. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. He's seen that average climb during his 7-game hitting streak. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Rangers go down quickly there. It's the Rangers nothing. A's coming up on Major League Baseball, The Show. Drew Smyly is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Standing in, Marcus Semien. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, they played a heck of a game, first game of this series, and then dropped the last 2, not playing really good baseball. They have to find a way to win this one today.
No doubt about it, Dero. There's such a thing as a good series by winning the last one and getting a split in the 4-game set. That's exactly what they would like to do today to get some momentum going into the next series.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. The 1-2. On a line, that's a base hit.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they wanted to. Lead off single in the bottom of the first. After their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board, boys are flying around.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman as he'll take a look at ball one. 289 is the average coming in. 10 home runs, and he's driven in 45. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Chapman has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate, it's incredibly strong, certainly has the ability to uncork a throw and beat a runner when he needs to, and it's impressive to watch. Time now for a glance at Bob Melvin's A's starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, guys, I'm really hoping to see a turnaround from that number 3 hitter. He struggled the last 2 games. Only 2 hits in the series, but he's a guy you can't let down on. One swing can get him hot and right back into a groove.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Simeon, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Back up the middle. Andrus fields it cleanly. A bare hand for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Nothing in the Oakland first. On to the second now from the Coliseum. Still scoreless. Here's Rougned Odor now, batting 300 for the series, 3 for 10.
The second baseman, Rougned Odor.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And he'll ensure that this ball stays foul, and a smart play, as that would have been a base hit if it had come back. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Profar retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for out number 1.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one.
21.
And, guys, can we lock in on the Gold Glover at third base? I've played this position. You got to do so many things. I mean, you have to have just the quickest hands, reacting on one-hop liners. You have to have the ability to take away the bunt, a la Adrian Beltre and Nolan Arenado. You better have a backhand, and not only that, you better have a strong throwing arm.
Stepping into the box, Patrick Wisdom. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Wisdom stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Lying toward the gap in left center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Mazzara.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
There's one on to first, and that's 2 innings and 2 double plays they've hit into so far as the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Rangers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Chris Davis now. He was swinging a hot bat in the first half and currently finds himself in second place in the league's home run standings.
And I don't expect him to slow down anytime soon, Matty. He sees himself in second place right here. He wants to get hot and overtake that top spot.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one. In there, 1-1. Davis, sometimes called Crush with a K and an H. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Liner into right center. That's a base hit.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts to watch this batter go the other way was special.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano, hitting .500 in the series so far, 4 for 8. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Davis aboard here at first with nobody out. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here's the 1-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
So here's how the Rangers are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at second baseman Rougned Odor. Pound for pound, one of the strongest guys in the game. 30 home run potential, but a premium defender at second base. And if you don't slide properly into second base, he is going to let you know about it.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one. Bottom of the second here with no score. A ball and 2 strikes now. ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at 2. And indeed no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out.
Batting 7, the second baseman, Jurickson Profar.
Striding in, Jurickson Profar. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set. Here it comes. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over. The A's strand 1. Will move to the 3rd with no score. Striding forward now is the DH, Logan Forsythe. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
This at bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
3-0 now.
Just a little bit off to start the 3rd now. That's 3 straight balls.
The 3-0 pitch is looked at for the first strike.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
The 3-1 finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2. Lined hard toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
That's a big knock right there for his confidence. He had seen it. You're walking to the plate. You know your average would dip below 220 for the first time in a long time. Nice AB.
Into the box now, Ronald Guzman. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll enter play at 313. A dozen home runs and 29 driven in. Now the 1-0 is a slider that backs up for a ball.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Jet Bandy is on deck. The 3-1 pitch, and that misses for ball 4, and it's first and second now with nobody out.
Finally, up to this point, the entire lineup had been swinging at anything close, and this guy decides to show a little more patience at the dish and is rewarded with a base on balls. That was a good at bat.
Here's the catcher, Jet Bandy, as we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Olsen has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Shinsu Chu.
Striding in once again, Shin-Soo Choo. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Chu is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Matty, he struggled this season against left-handed pitching, but maybe a little shot of confidence with the manager putting him in the lineup today.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that cage, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
Coming to the plate now, Hunter Pence, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Now this is driven out to deep right center. This could be trouble, and this will get all the way to the wall now. He pulls into third safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
In now, Elvis Andrus, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Hit hard to third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Now batting.
So next to the plate for Texas, Rougned Odor, and their runners at the corners now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Odor carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. The 1-0. Line towards center field. Laureano will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Texas is out in front, 2-0. Here's Robbie Grossman as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
In there, and it's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. To short. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first with it is Andrus, and it's in time, 1 away. So with one away, a couple of teams out of the AL West doing battle in this one. So let's check out where they sit in the standings entering play here today. Digging in, Josh Fegley. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses, ball one.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
And this is just off the outside corner, ball two. Bases are empty, one man out. Two balls and a strike. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball four.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
Into the box, Marcus Semien, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. A base hit in his first trip. And there's ball one. Fegley leads off first with one away. Hit hard up the middle. Odor has it. Andrus on to first, and for the second time in 3 innings they've bounced into a double play, and with this one the side is retired. Up next for the Rangers, Patrick Wisdom. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here's the first pitch now from Anderson. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Slapped hard the opposite way, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
The center fielder, number 32, Nomar Mazara.
One gone in the Texas fourth, and that brings up the versatile Nomar Mazara. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Two runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. 2 balls and no strikes to count to Nomar Mazara. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
No strike.
He loses him on ball 4.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
At the plate, Logan Forsythe. First pitch of the at-bat on its way to the left side, but it's well foul. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. So far this year against Southpaws, Forsythe carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. To second for one. Relay to Olsen. They turn the double play, and that retires the side. So they breeze through this half of the inning. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Rangers on top here, 2-0. Now at the plate, Matt Chapman. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
He'll try again, 1-2. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Rangers' road to the show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Striding in for Oakland, Matt Olsen. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Cut fastball in there for a called strike.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already. So he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Standing in now, Chris Davis. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Smiley gets the sign, coming at him with the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. A's are gone in order. They're down 2-0. Now at the plate, Ronald Guzman. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
The first baseman, Ronald Guzman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. 8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Line hard down the line and right. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Stepping in now, Jet Bandy. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Just a bit too much run on the sinker that time as it misses off the outside for ball 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. A ball and 2 strikes. A dive, but it's off his glove. Flip will come to Anderson covering as they get the out at first.
Now batting, left fielder, Shin-Soo Choo.
Digging in now, Shin-Soo Choo, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So a line drive single to left makes it 2 hits for him now this afternoon at the plate. And as we check out the Rangers leaders in that category, you can see his total currently second best on the ball club. So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring in the right fielder Hunter Pence. First pitch of the at-bat. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Choo is off of first with 2 away. Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Into the box now, Elvis Andrus, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike. Two men are on with two men out. On the ground to the left side. On to first, and the Rangers squander a good opportunity here as the side is retired. Rangers leave a pair, but they're on top 2-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Leading off for the A's.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ramon Laureano. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First delivery to him on the way. In there, no balls and a strike. Laureano, a native of the Dominican Republic. He was a 16th round selection during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Adore with the bare hand. Got him. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Now, this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Into the box, Stephen Piscotty. As he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two and two. Here now the 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 1 out, nobody on. Three balls and 2 strikes for Stephen Piscotty. On deck, there's Jurickson Profar. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Line to second, where it's caught there for out number 2.
Now batting second baseman, Jurickson Profar.
Here's Jurickson Profar. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. 2 out, nobody on. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the A's. They trail it here 2-0. Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Odor. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
No balls and a strike to count. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Bullet back up the middle. Laureano is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Patrick Wisdom. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Line to the right side, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Now batting, the center fielder, Nomar Mazara.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that brings up the versatile Nomar Mazara. And he'll snap one over to third. Runner back safely. First pitch coming. Here it is. He's running, swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be fouled. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. The 1-1. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
Now batting, Logan Forsythe. And it seems like maybe they're starting to get to the guy on the mound a bit now.
Yeah, and that could be a sign that he's starting to wear down a little bit, Matt. The first thing to go when you're getting tired is usually your command. So even if you're throwing strikes, they might be a little bit more hittable than they were earlier in the game.
All right, something to keep an eye on if he remains in the game much longer. Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And that's going to be the end now for Brett Anderson. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Blake Trinan takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Number 39, Blake Trinan.
First offering on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And he'll make it in to score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
So 2 away for the Rangers here in the 6th, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Ronald Guzman. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Skied into straightaway right. Piscotty's there for it. And that's the 3rd out. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Rangers lead it 3-0. Stepping Robbie Grossman. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, strike 1. Hard hit ball to second. And that is through into right field for a single.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
Here's the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Fouled away. The 1-2. Fouled off. Grossman on at first. Nobody out. Hit in the air to shallow center. Mazar is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Marcus Semien.
So a runner at first now with 1 away. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. First delivery to him on the way. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. The 0-2 pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Standing in now, Matt Chapman, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. No hits to this point. The 0-1 pitch. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
In now, Matt Olson, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Olson carries a batting line right at 240.
This is the classic case of the modern-day ball player right there. You can have the batting average if your OPS is north of 800.
Good tailing action there. It's 1-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. 2-1 to the A's first baseman.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
The 2-1 on its way. Ball 3.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Two pitch, and that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. Smiley comes set. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
High in the air out to center field. Lazar is under it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. A's threaten, but leave him loaded. They trail in this one 3-0. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. The Rangers on top in this one as we get a look at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Ready for another chance? Jet Bandy. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here, as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him, 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind, 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Career against Blake Trinan. He's just 1 for 6. Drilled down the line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And it's 1-2. On the ground up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Into the box now, Elvis Andrus, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Choo leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop. Lined into right, a base hit. And the throw in gets away from him. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and this manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Here's the 0-2. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to attack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Scorched to third. Chapman brings it in. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And he'll come in to score from second base, and that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw.
And those are plays that cost you ball games. You're already losing, and then you make an error like that to compound things. That's how things snowball on you, and you start to feel like you can't do anything right.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Into the box, Patrick Wisdom. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. And he fouls this one off. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And he's way off balance with the swing there. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. It's a run on 2 hits here for Texas. It's stretch time here in Oaktown. The Rangers lead this one 4-0. So coming to the plate, Ramon Laureano. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike taken up in the zone. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. The 0-1 delivery. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
As we look at the numbers, we can see that he's north of 90 pitches right now, so it's not surprising to see him maybe losing a little bit of command. We'll see if he can battle through this and finish strong.
Striding into the box, Stephen Piscotty. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. A runner at first with no outs here. Swing, and he pops him up. Pence coming on, but this will land untouched. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. Ready with the 0-2. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
I got to be honest, I'm shocked he went back to this pitch again. First one, he was on it and fouled it off. Second one, he did not miss.
In now, Jurickson Profar. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. From the belt, the pitch. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you've got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game.
Yeah, Matty B, that magic number in today's game is about 100 pitches, and this next pitch will be pitch number 100. Dero, he's been sailing along pretty easily so far in this one.
Yeah, he's given him some serious depth in this one. For him to get into the 7th inning allows the manager a lot of leeway, whether he wants to go to his bullpen or not.
And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get one, if not both of them, home. And he's in safely at third. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Number 8.
He was on cruise control the entire game, but he gets brought back to reality here. An RBI double gets them on the board, and now that they've broken the dam, we'll see if they can generate some more runs going forward.
Ranger skipper is up off his seat in the dugout now to make the walk to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Genmar Gomez please. Comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Genmar Gomez.
Now in the box, Robbie Grossman. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
From the belt, the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
1 ball, no strikes.
Piscotty at third. Profar is at second with nobody out. In for a strike. It's 1-1. To first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, the catcher, Josh Phegley.
Standing in, Josh Phegley. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
In the air now, out to right field. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And he'll be tagged out at the plate on a great throw by Hunter Pence. but the A's get a run on this RBI double. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's now a 4-1 game. Edelbray Ramos has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Stepping up to the plate, Nomar Mazara.
The center fielder, number 32, Nomar Mazara.
First pitch on its way. Line towards center field. Laureano patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Now batting.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Stepping in now, Logan Forsythe, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. And tough fastball to lay off on 1 and 2, but he did, and it's 2 and 2 now. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
In now, Ronald Guzman, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell you. It's a flip of the coin as to what he's going to throw right here.
Here's the 0-2. And he misses there. 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
8th inning. 4-1 is our score. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Fegley is after it, and that ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Rangers 4 and the A's 1. Chris Martin is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 31, Chris Martin.
Digging in to try it again. Marcus Semien. He singled his last time up.
The shortstop, Marcus Semien.
He's set, and the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in now, Matt Chapman, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
The count now at 2-2. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box now, Matt Olson. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. The 1-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full. 3-2. Chris Davis would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. A's are gone in order, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Wang enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jet Bandy. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Jet Bandy.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
And he comes back with one that misses here, and it's 1-1 to the Ranger backstop. Now the 1-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Set to deal on 2-2. Changeup called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box, Shin-Soo Choo, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Now here's the pitch. And that misses 1-1. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
Stepping in now, Hunter Pence. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike 1. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ball game. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. And it's fouled away. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Rangers set down in order as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Jose Leclerc is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
25, Jose Leclerc.
Now the A's designated hitter, Chris Davis. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off of closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season, and he's blown several saves up to this point.
Fouled away.
It looked like from our perspective he gave up on that one a little too quick and then tried to emergency hack late.
Here's the 0-1. In there, strike 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see, he's up near the top, currently 6th in the AL in that category. Stepping in, Ramon Laureano. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the alley as it heads out toward Mount Davis for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. So he waited till the ninth inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. His prior history versus this arm, he's 0 for 5. Laureano, the runner at second with one away. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1 pitch. He swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Here now the 2-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Into the box now, Jurickson Profar, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Last strike now for Oakland. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Count still at 1-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. He's got it, and the Rangers bounce back here to take the finale and earn a split of this 4-game series as this one is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. The Rangers led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Drew Smyly earned his 9th win of the year. Jose Leclerc wraps it up for the save, his 28th on the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. First for the victorious Rangers, 4 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. The winning pitcher is Drew Smyly. His record is now 9-8. The loss goes to Brett Anderson. He falls to 5-10. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 45 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
The trade deadline is fast approaching. We'll tell you what your team did on Inside the Show. Starting in the AL West, the Texas Rangers put together 10 total hits as they defeated the A's in Oakland 4-1. At the start of the day, the A's are in second place in the AL West, while the Rangers are at the bottom of the division. Dwight Smith Jr. collected a total of 4 driven in, helping the Orioles defeat the Angels 4-2. In the standings, the Angels sit in third place in the American League West Division, and the Orioles sit in last place in the American League East Division. The Detroit Tigers combined to give up just 5 hits as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 2-1. Entering the day's action, the Mariners are in fourth place in the AL West, while the Tigers sit in last place in the American League Central Division. Paul DeJong had a great day, driving in 5 on 3 hits as the Cardinals got the best of the Astros 10-9. As of right now, the Cardinals are in last place in the NL Central, and the Astros are in first place in the AL West. Clay Buchholz collected his 8th win in relief as Toronto took care of the Rays 3-1. As of today, the Blue Jays are in 4th place in the AL East, and the Rays are 3rd in the division. The Red Sox finished off the 4-game sweep as they defeated the visiting Yankees 6-1. It was their 5th straight victory. In the standings, the Red Sox sit in first place in the American League Eastern Division, and the Yankees are 2nd in the division. The Minnesota Twins set 3 balls into the seats as they got the extra innings win over the White Sox 7-6. Entering the day's action, the White Sox are in 2nd place in the AL Central, while the Twins are 3rd in the division. The Cleveland Indians totaled 13 hits as a team as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 7-2. At the start of the day, the Royals sit in 3rd place in the American League Central, and the Indians are atop the division. The Marlins tossed a combined 1-hitter as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 1-0. As of right now, the Marlins are in last place in the NL East, and the Diamondbacks are in last place in the NL West. The Nationals had 12 hits as a team as they embarrassed the Dodgers 11-4. In the standings, the Nationals sit in 3rd place in the National League East Division, while the Dodgers sit in 2nd place in the National League West Division. The Pirates grabbed 13 hits in the game as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 6-3. Heading into the day, the Mets sit in 4th place in the National League East Division, and the Pirates are in 4th place in the NL Central. The Braves earned the 3-game series sweep as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 6-5. At the start of the day, the Phillies sit atop the NL East, while the Braves are 2nd in the division. The Reds totaled 13 hits as a team as they used a walk-off and extras to get the win against the Rockies 4-3. As of right now, the Reds are in 2nd place in the NL Central, and the Rockies are atop the NL West. The Cubbies pounded out 17 hits in this one as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 6-3. Entering the day's action, the Brewers sit in 3rd place in the National League Central Division, while the Cubs are atop the division. Madison Bumgarner earned win number 7 this season, helping the Giants push past the Padres 2-0. He is currently among the NL leaders in earned run average. In the standings, the Padres sit in 3rd place in the National League West Division, and the Giants are 4th in the division. Thanks for listening in. Enjoy today's games and all the craziness leading up to the trade deadline. Tune in tomorrow for all the latest from around the league. The trade deadline looms large. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting out west in the American League, the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim got 11 hits overall as they cruised to the win against the Tigers 7-1. The Toronto Blue Jays pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they dethroned the Royals 7-0. The Diamondbacks got 12 hits in this one as they manhandled the Marlins 9-1. The Washington Nationals knocked out 12 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Braves 7-4. The Cincinnati Reds racked up 11 hits as a team as they sank the visiting Buccos 7-4. Jock Peterson drove home 3 runs as the Dodgers grabbed the win against Colorado 5-4. The Orioles held their opponent to just 2 hits as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 5-0. That's the show for today. Tune in tomorrow for all the latest news and rumors as the trade deadline approaches.